get started with me.
I like that. He doesn't start.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Timberwolves. For the Los Angeles Lakers, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor, showing the home fans what to expect this year. Timberwolves, Lakers, coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Jackson Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And it's in there.
Basketball can be very simple. If you can let Conley run the pick and roll, it's normally a good thing.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Offline with his 3. Now the Timberwolves with it, and this matchup with Los Angeles. Hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Reeves. And it's Doncic missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Randle no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
Reeves can't hit.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Julius Randle. They need this. A nice shot by Doncic.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
James against Randle. Left side, Edwards. Over Reeves. Here's Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The first free throw is good. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Randall against LeBron. Randall no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Gobert down low, working on Hayes. Here's Randall, out to Conley, 6 on the shot clock. Over Hayes. Offensive rebound, Gobert, and finally they hit one.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Randall. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley.
Hey, he's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him how you take care of the stifle tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Milton. Pass to Hachimura. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Milton grabs the board. Lakers trail by 7. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Dillingham with it. Still scoreless. Now, Alexander Walker. And a missed layup. Here's Connect. It's tipped. There's 37 seconds left in the first. The offensive rebound. Dillingham off with the layup. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Milton. And that one is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here is Hachimura. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. They've got Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's James. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. To the middle, all sorts of time. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Analytics for the eye test. The optics or the numbers in front, right? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
That one misses. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack them.
There's always a surprise in there, Clark, in the offseason. Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
He's perfect from the line this time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Luka Doncic. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his second bucket.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Conley kicks to Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Reeves got himself on the board with 3 there.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Reeves outside. Dishes it to Doncic. And they call an illegal screen.
Illegal screen violation.
Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Randall no good. Lakers trail by 7. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And the first one at the line is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And there is a whistle, and it's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Lakers trail by 7. Down low. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
James absorbing hits on the trap.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going
Offensively.
offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Shake Milton in for Luka Doncic. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Michael Conley. Edwards. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space. But he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Rising up for the throwdown, major hops from Edwards.
James wide open. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Vincent. A minute 20 left here in the second. The pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gobert's got 5 now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 6. And here is DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Gobert, no good. Connect with it. Edwards there. And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Passes to Gobert. Kicks it to Edwards. Tries from 10. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Pass to Milton. Floats it up for James. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I'll tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Efficiency. I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. A 2-point game. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Finney Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he's good on the second.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic against Carter. Doncic, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the pass to Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 7 rebounds in the game for the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jaden McDaniel.
That's on Jaden McDaniel.
That's his first
He's
personal
such a
foul.
physical player
Second
inside.
team.
LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Timberwolves shooting it pretty low, 34% thus far. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Makes it off the glass. McDaniels got 7 points.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniel.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Make some noise.
Hachimura is checked in for the
Okay,
Lakers.
everybody.
First in opponent field goal
For your
percentage.
Lakers,
And they were ranked
team.
3rd in three-point
Let me
shooting.
hear
They can
you.
burn you from deep as well as they shot it. The three-pointer really has become the focal point of their offense.
And Greg, you talked about their killer defense, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league. They just shut teams down. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. He's with it. Gobert on him. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
McDaniels with the ball. He has 7. Yep, that one goes in there.
McDaniel.
Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Doncic, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I worked on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Conley. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Doncic outside. Reeves in the corner. Clock at 6. That shot misses. Minnesota leading by 3. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Pass to Reed. Now McDaniels. 9 points in the game so far. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And checking out the stats for Doncic. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 34 points a game last season. 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Conley. And yes, it's good. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And the Lakers call time here. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just one player to take them over the top offensively. The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as a potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
First free throw is good.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Handle no good. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic right side. Inside, Hachimura. Minnesota with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Randall, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Lakers in 5th.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Take a break.
Nice passes leading to baskets.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to connect. 1:06 left to play in the third. Over to the wing. With his first shot attempt, Vincent misses. Timberwolves leading by 6. Randall outside. Poked loose. James with it. Now defended by Randall. To the middle. LeBron steps it home.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hachimura. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The feed to LeBron. Launches from deep. And another shot. Connect. No good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reed. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. LeBron brushing off the contact.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's Gobert. The shot off that time. LeBron with some nice deep. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Reeves.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
Edwards, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
James looking around. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hachimura. Timberwolves also changing it up. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Minnesota calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girl.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Kicks to McDaniels. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. James finds Reeves. Back to James. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Outside Edwards. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nice D from Doncic. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
James against Reed. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. No good with the layup. Lakers leading by 3. To the inside. James. And the dunk by James.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They get it back. And he lays it straight in.
Timeout. They're calling for the ball at moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Time, everybody. Who wants one?
And now, the moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And the Lakers with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
For Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And so he hits both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
Minnesota ball.
That's a 2 from Randall. Off the inbound, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Reeves against Edwards. Hayes, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Finney Smith passes to LeBron. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Conley dishes to Edwards. Over Hayes. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic showing his strength.
You know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Looking to end his cold spell. Edwards can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And he overshot that one, missing. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-4 run. Reeves outside. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 7. And stolen by James. There's the pass to Reeves. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Alexander Walker. That's his 1st personal foul. The 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Jake Milton.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And here's Conley outside. They grab their own miss.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the 4th quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the 4th quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.